pouring concrete. State leaders facing a number of questions over the response to the increase in the number of asylum seekers, including whether lawmakers will return to Albany for a special session.
Yeah, the future of the company responsible for providing the services to those asylum seekers is also very much up in the air. After New York City's controller rejected DocGo's contract, Governor addressing just some of those questions earlier today. Our Capitol correspondent Jamie DeLine was there.
As the asylum seeker issue continues, Governor Kathy Hochul says she's speaking with the White House Chief of Staff about the issue today.
The answer falls with Washington, with resources, change in work authorization, helping us with housing vouchers, helping us with more money for education.
While Republican state lawmakers primarily blame the situation on the federal government, earlier this week they urged Hochul to call a special session to further address the crisis. Assembly Minority Leader Will Barkley sharing this with me on Tuesday.
We ought to be addressing some of these problems the best way we can in the state, and we can't wait until January when the legislature comes back into session. We ought to do it right away.
It's something the governor hasn't ruled out.
With respect to a special session, certainly I'm entertaining all of our options right now. We're working closely with the mayor.
Also this week, New York City's comptroller did not approve the city's $432 million contract with DocGo, the company in charge of caring for asylum seekers. DocGo has come under scrutiny in recent weeks, prompting a review by the state and an investigation by the AG's office. So I asked her,
Governor, do you think it's in the best interest for the state and the city for the city to continue on with its contract with DocGo?
I have raised serious questions about DocGo, starting with reports from a couple weeks ago. There are some shortcomings. We pointed them out, that a number of the people who are providing security are not right now certified in the state of New York. So that's the extent of what we'll comment on DocGo.
When it comes to allegations that security guards hired by DocGo were not properly certified, the company says it's conducting its own investigation, stating, quote, "Should the investigation substantiate these claims, we will take immediate corrective action." The governor says the state will continue to support the city in any way it can. Reporting in Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.
As the governor continues to push for federal action here, some state lawmakers proposing measures meant to improve the state response. Assemblymember Jennifer Rajkumar, a Democrat from Queens, proposing a bill that would require local leaders everywhere in the state, including here, to house asylum seekers, no questions asked. Now, Republican leaders, they've got a bill that would do the exact opposite, that would give local leaders the option to opt out of sheltering migrants. Multiple local counties have issued their own emergency orders, barring local businesses from accepting the asylum seekers. Rajkumar also has proposed a measure to create a statewide coordinator to handle this crisis. The governor has not yet responded to calls for the Republican lawmakers to come back for that special session.
Some of the recent